So let me paste few chat links with you. I request everybody to please check your chat box. I hope you all got the chat links. So first link is of syllabus link. In case you want to check your syllabus in detail, you can click on this link and you will get to know in detail. In case you have not enrolled yet, no need to worry. You can just make the payment and we'll see you in the classes. We are always welcome for your feedback. In case you want to give us a feedback, you can fill up this form and we'll receive your feedback. Of course, if you want to know more in detail about the batch, you can click on this all batch detail link and you'll get to know. In case you have any further queries, you can always email us at support@olympiadskills.com or you can WhatsApp us on these two particular numbers. And of course, if you are not able to connect back on Zoom to us due to internet error, no need to worry. We are going to go live on a Facebook so you can watch us live, right? So I want everybody to be settled down. Stop moving your cameras now. Okay. All right. So now it's a time wherein you'll be going to meet your mentor. She's already here with us. Her name is Miss Komal. She's a wonderful mentor. Her classes are very engaging and interesting. Of course, she's into teaching profession since so long and she has taught students like you. So I am glad that you're going to take classes from her. So taking not much time. So all over to you, Komal ma'am.
Thank you, Pooja, ma'am. Hello, everyone. How are you all? Agastya, Sunita, Naraini, Sharia, Anirudh, Adya, Shubhika. I hope everyone is good. Can you please show me your thumbs up and with a good smile on your face? Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so first of all, I'll introduce myself, right? So my name is Komal Rachna, as you have seen on the screen. And I am a BTech IT graduate actually. I have worked with the software industry also, and I have a teaching experience also. I'm teaching kids like you because teaching is my passion. I love to teach students like you. I love to interact with you all, and maths is my favorite subject also. So it makes me very happy when I interact the kids like you. Okay. But when we talk about the Olympiad session, you know that Olympiad is something different from your regular school curriculum. So in this is actually a competitive exam, right? Where you have to, where what we are going to do in these classes actually, we will discuss the basic concepts also, but we will be more focused on the practical aspect of the questions of the concepts. Okay, so in my sessions, in my classes, we are going to be interact with each other. You can ask me your doubts, your questions. If you have some idea, you can share your idea with me. Okay, what you are thinking about a particular question, you can share that also. So the sessions are going to be very interactive when we are going to move into the live classes. That is going to be very interactive. Okay, so feel free to ask your doubt, whatever it is. So in the next segment, Pooja ma'am will discuss the flow of the session. And after that, I'll give you a short demo on a beautiful, interesting topic. So be in the session here. Okay, over to you, Pooja ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Komal ma'am. So I want you all to guess a topic on which topic we will be going to have a demo today. So quickly, and let me see which is your favorite topic as well. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Think. Is it time or it can be algebra? Isn't it? Fractions, addition. What is it? Quickly type it in the chat box. Okay, we start getting the answers. So Agastya is guessing fraction. What about others? Sunita, shapes. Nice. More. I think your mentor is writing everything on mental tablet to just see who will be going to guess right. Oh,
Multiply.
very nice.
Shubhika, time and addition. Sharia,
Mhm.
money. Okay.
Narayani division. Very nice. Oh, are there again division?
So one question I'll just ask to everyone, and then I'm pretty sure all of you will definitely guess what the topic is. So tell me, everyone in the chat box, at what time you are waking up in the morning?
I think it's a very clear clue now.
Kinaksh, 6 o'clock.
Six. Nice.
Shubhika also 6 o'clock. 5:45 Sharia. I hope now everyone will definitely tell the name of topic for the demo.
Yes. So I hope you all got to know that your today's topic is time. So I'm sure your mentor will be going to give you the glimpse of the topic. Along with that, she'll be going to guide you how you can manage your time, right? Because obviously in day-to-day routine, time management is important. Okay. So I want all you to learn. So quickly we'll move towards the presentation, which Megha ma'am will be going to show you. So be attentive, pay attention, because in this you'll be going to learn how you can have access of your course and everything. So after that, I'll be going to take you through a dashboard, right? So Megha ma'am, we can continue with the presentation.
Yes, ma'am. All right, I welcome you all on the platform of Olympiad Success. So, Olympiad Success is the India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad exams, India's first exclusive live classes for Olympiad preparation, one of its kind yearly program that includes courses which matters, having 8 courses plus program, mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, spoken and written, Vedic math, and coding. What else we provide? We provide one-on-one online CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, and IB classes from grade 2 to grade 12, and one-on-one preparation classes for various Olympiads. These are the rank holders. These are kids like you only. You just need extra 2 hours from regular curriculum activity because Olympiad examination is quite little tougher than the regular exam. Having group sessions with around 20 students delivered through Zoom by tutors with significant teaching experience, 3 sessions per week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, from 8 p.m. till 9:15 p.m. with 5 minutes of breaks. This session includes a mix of theory, practice questions, doubt sessions, discussion on previous year papers, and student will get reading material and practice question which will be available on the dashboard of OS platform. Student will get a free access to Olympiad Success platform to practice the top topic like mock test for both math and reasoning. So syllabus is available on this particular link, and fee of this course is rupees 7,802. It having 3 sessions, 35 session course. Payment can be made by using this particular link, and the fee includes online classes, daily reading notes and exercise, practice of previous year papers, and access to Olympia Success platform. So you require a laptop or desktop with good internet speed, laptop or desktop with camera, headphones for the better audio clarity. Live classes will be starting from 24th of March, and in 2024, Olympia Success has students more than 5,000 schools across India and abroad. So this is all about informative PPT. I hope I'm clear, everyone. Just show me thumbs up like this if I'm clear. That's great. Over to you, Pooja ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So let me share my screen with you all once again. So we'll quickly dive into the dashboard, right? So how you can have access of your material. So for that, what do you have to do? I hope my screen is visible to all of you clearly. So what you have to do, students, you have to just enter this URL olympiadsuccess.com. Okay, so you will be directed towards this page. So moving here, you have to just enter your user ID. So this will be that ID which at the time of enrollment, which you will get it. Okay. So let's say I am entering from one of the demo account. So you need to log in with which ID you will register. With that ID only you will be going to, that is your user ID. Okay. So with that ID, you will log in. So after logging in, you will get your personal details, check it. In case you find any error, rectify it and update it. Okay. Moving forward, you have to click on live classes, wherein you will get your entire material. Okay. So let's choose the subject, mathematics, and topic. Let's say we want to study for numerals, right? Let's say time and temperature. Today's topic is time and temperature, right? So you can see, you can check your schedule over here. Click on schedule. Schedule is for your reference that you'll get to know in which session you're going to cover which particular topic. Okay. So you can see topics are bifurcated and subtopics are also there. So you can study properly. So every topic you'll be going to understand in depth. So you can see completion of every chapter. After completion of every chapter, you will be going to have a test discussion. Okay. So you will be going to get a mock test paper, which you have to complete it. And then in class, you'll be going to discuss it, mentor your doubts. Okay. and where you have find the difficulty. So in last, I'll show you one more surprise is there. Those are super classes. Okay, super classes means in that you'll be going to practice previous year papers. Okay, previous year papers means more and more practice. So which will make you super quick and super fast in solving the Olympiad exam. All right. So of course, there is a holiday calendar for you that you can plan your days accordingly. Okay. So on these days, classes will not be there. So reading material, click on it, and you'll get your topic. So you can see each and every PDF is downloadable. You can download it. You can save it in your computer or desk laptop, wherever you're taking up the class, and you can study it offline also after the class. Okay. So you can see the topic. All right. So now I'll show you one question paper also. So this is a question paper. Along with that, answer key is also there, but I want you to just solve the paper first and then check your answers. Okay. Don't take out your answer keys parallelly. Do a fair practice. Okay. So this is the answer key. All right. So I'll show you one more thing, which is more practice for you. For that, what you have to do, you can click on this worksheet button. Click on your subject. Let's say we'll take comprehensive mathematics, and you can see the worksheets. Okay. So let me show you how you can solve this worksheet. So let's take on first worksheet, that is calendars. Click on take exam. So you can see the duration of the examination. Instructions will be there. Make sure that you read instructions carefully. All right, click on this tick box, start worksheet. So this is how you can do your worksheet. How many months are there in the year? So let's, yes, of course. Click on next. Generally, a month has dash weeks. How many weeks? 4 weeks. Okay. In this way, you have to solve all your answers. Obviously, the answers are MCQ form, so you have to just select the answer, move on next. Okay. In case you find any doubt in any of the question, you can select that question for mark and review. Okay. So it means that question will not go unattended from your side. Okay. So before submitting the worksheet, you can just review that question and select the answer. Dash is the first month of the year. So let's say I've done all my questions. Click on finish button for submission. Yes, I've reviewed all the questions. Submit it. So the best part is the moment you have solved the worksheet, parallelly you can check your result performance, that how you performed in the worksheet. So for that, under the worksheet button, there is a performance icon. Click on that. Select the topic, subject, and you can see I have attempted this worksheet just now on 17th, right? So I'll be going to click on view, and I'll be going to see my performance, how I performed. So I've attempted 3 questions, all are correct, right? So this is how you have to attempt the worksheet. Okay, so this is all about your dashboard. So let me stop sharing my screen. And now we are open for the QA round. So if anybody is having any doubt, feel free to type your questions in the chat box. We'll be happy to answer all your queries. If not, then show me a thumbs up on the screen all in one go. Then we'll continue with your demo with topic. So I got a thumbs up from Naksh. He has no query. Agastya, thumbs up, no query. Adya, no query, thumbs up. What about Naraini? Varnika? Anirudh, thumbs up, no query. Varnika, do you have any doubt? Yes, she's typing. Okay. Sharia, do you have any doubt? Or shall we begin with the demo? No doubt? Okay. How many previous year papers will be solved at the end of the course? 5. Okay. Rest, it depends on the student and teacher speed. Okay. So how the kids will be going to cover up the topics. Shubhika, any doubt? All clear? Okay. Then shall we begin with the demo? I guess we are good to go. Hi, Sarthak. You have joined late. So we'll begin with the demo, and I'll ask Miss Megha to just paste the chat links again. So if anybody have any doubt, feel free to drop it in the chat box. We'll be going to reply you over there in the chat box. Okay. All right, cool, ma'am. We can begin with the demo.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, I can see that everyone is ready for the demo, and all of you are excited. Your face looks like that. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you. As you all have answered the question that today the demo is going to be on the topic time. Okay, it's a very interesting topic. Every day we see time in our houses, right? So how to see the time actually? That is the main thing. What is time? When you see a clock, it's very simple. We have hour hand, we have minute hand, and we have second hand in the clock. Okay. So when you see the minute hand, in 1 hour, the minute hand takes a full rotation of the clock, right? And when you see a clock, actually, you will find that there are 60 small partitions. I hope my pen is visible to you all. If you count these small partitions, there are total 60 small partitions. And the minute hand takes a full rotation in 1 hour. That means, you know what, in 1 hour, that minute hand is going to rotate a full rotation and it will be equal to 60 minutes. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Similarly, when you see the hour hand of the clock, in the full day, like from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. In the evening, if you see the hour hand will take one rotation. So in 12 hour, because you can see the clock, there are 12 numbers written over there. So in one rotation, it is going to rotate for 12 hours. But in 1 day, how many hours we have? 12 hours in the day and 12 hours in the night. So the total is 24 hours in 1 day. 1 day is equal to 24 hours. So it means that our hand is going to move 2 times. It's going to rotate 2 times in 1 day. Because if it rotate 1 time, it will be equal to 12 hours. Then again for again 12 hours, it will rotate the next rotation. So total 2 times it will take a full rotation in 1 day. So that is the simple thing about the clock. Now, I'm going to share a picture of clock where the clock is actually here divided in two colors. Actually, if you see the left part of the clock, this is blue. The left part of the clock is blue here, and the right part of the clock is here yellow. It is colored in the yellow. Why we have done so? It will help you to easily tell the time to the nearest hour. Okay. So the thing is, when your minute hand is on the right part of the clock, like when your minute hand came to 2. Okay. Can you tell me how to count the minutes in the clock? When the minute hand comes to 2, it shows how many minutes passed. You have to multiply these number with 5. Because if you see, there are 5 small partitions between the two given number, 12 and 1. Between them, if you count the small partitions, there are 5 small partitions. So what you have to do to count the minutes, you have to just multiply that number with 5. When the minute hand is at 2, you have to multiply that with 5. So 2 multiplied by 5 is actually 10. It shows 10 minutes. Now, if my hour hand is, let us say, just after 4, like it is just crossed the 4, that means after 4 hour, after 4 o'clock, the minute hand is again moved to 2. So that means it moved more 10 minutes after 4. So how we write the time? We have to use a word which is written over here. You can see it is here written past. So whenever your minute hand came to the right part of the clock, we use the word past. So actually it is 10 minutes past after 4. So how we can tell the time? We can tell 10 minutes past 4. Okay, it's so easy. You have to just see how many minutes have passed after that particular hour. So it is 10 minutes past. We can see 10 minutes past 4. So always you have to check when the minute hand is on the right side of the clock, you have to use the word past. Okay. Now, similarly, if I give you another example, when the minute hand comes on the left part of the clock, like if my minute hand is, let's say, came on 11. This is my minute hand. It came on 11 and my hour hand is approaching towards 1. It has not yet reached to 1. It is approaching towards 1. It is very close to come to 1. Okay, now count the minutes. What is the minute at this point when the minute hand is at 11? How will you count? You will do the same thing. You will multiply that number with 5. Okay, so here it is 11 multiplied by 5, which is equal to how much? 55 minutes. Right? You know one thing, in 1 hour, how many minutes are there? In 1 hour, there are 60 minutes. We all know, right? There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. This minute hand here shows 55 minutes. It means what? How we tell the time to the nearest hour? Only 5 minutes are left for the next hour here. Okay, only 5 minutes are left. So we are still 5 minutes less for the next hour. So here we use the word to. You can see it is written over here, the word to. So whenever your minute hand is on the right, on the left part of the clock, we use the word to. So actually 5 more minutes we need for the next hour to reach. So we write here 5 minutes to. Now our hand is approaching to 1. It is not yet reached at 1. So after just 5 minutes, it will completely reach to 1. So we'll say here 5 minutes to 1. In that way, you have to tell the time to the nearest hour. So what we have learned here, we have learned when the minute hand is on the right side of the clock, we use here a word called past, because that many minutes have passed after that particular hour. Okay. When my minute hand is on the left part of the clock, we use the word to, because some minutes are still left for the next hour. So here my minute hand came on 11. That means 55 minutes already done. Now 5 more minutes are left for the next 1 o'clock. So we now can say it is 5 minutes to 1. Okay. So that is the simple thing, how to use the word past and how to use the word to. Now there are some more interesting things. I'll tell you what. When your minute hand comes to 3, or it comes to 6, or it comes to 9, then there is again a very beautiful keyword we have to use here. Okay, so when your minute hand comes to 6, it's very interesting. When your minute hand comes to 6, from, let us say, from 12, the minute hand came to 6. So it is actually, it has taken half of the rotation of the clock. Okay, because in a clock, we have a 12 numbers written over there. So from 12, when it comes to 6, it will take a half of the rotation. Okay, so we use a word here, very interesting word called half past. Okay, let us say my R hand is now crossed to. My R hand is crossed to actually. So now we tell the time as half past 2. Because after 2 o'clock, the minute hand came to the half rotation of the clock, and we can say the time half past 2. Okay, so this keyword half past we can use when the minute hand come to 6. Because at 6, it has taken half of the rotation of the clock. And you have to check the hour hand also, the after what time it has taken half of the rotation. So after 2 o'clock, it has taken half of the rotation. So it is half past 2. Okay. So that was the number 6. Then again, we have a very interesting keyword for 3 and 6. Okay. Now, when your minute hand comes to 3, imagine here that your clock is a full circle. As you can see also, it's circular. So from 12, if the minute hand comes from 12 to 3, actually it takes 1/4 of the rotation. Okay, it takes 1/4 of the rotation of the clock. Right? You have seen a circle. If you cut it into 4 equal parts, from 12 it comes to 3. That is, it is taking a 1/4 of the rotation of the clock. So there is a beautiful word which shows 1/4 of something, that is called quarter. Quarter means 1/4 of something. Okay, so when your minute hand comes to 3, we use a keyword here, quarter past. Past again, why we are using? Because it is on the right side of the clock. And if my, let us say the hour hand is just crossed, let us say 4. After 4, now the minute hand came to 3. So we can write the time as quarter past 4. Easy. It's quarter past 4. Yes, very good, Naksh. It's 4:15. Okay, so you have to use the word quarter past when your minute hand is at 3 and check that the hour hand is crossed what time. So you have to write here like that. It's 4:15. Okay, when your minute hand comes to 9, then what will you do? When your minute hand came to 9 here, now again, the 1/4 of the rotation is remaining for the next hour, right? Because your minute hand has from 12, it has reached to 9. Okay, only 1/4 of this rotation is left for the next hour. And let us say your hour hand is coming towards 1. It has not reached 1, but it is coming towards 1. So 1/4 of the rotation is still left. So again, we use the word quarter for 1/4, and it is left. 1/4 of the rotation is left actually. So we use here quarter to. Your minute hand is on the left part, so we use the word to. Quarter to 1. So in that way, we can write the time to the nearest hour, to the nearest clock. Okay. In the figures, in the digital form, you have seen your watch that your hour and minutes are written. So, okay, quarter to 1. If I want you to tell me the time, how you write it in the number, what you will write? Quarter to 1. There are 15 more minutes remaining for the next 1 o'clock. You have to count the minutes here for 9. If it is pointing towards 9, how many minutes it is showing? You have to multiply that number 9 with 5. That will be the minutes. So 9 multiplied by 5 will be actually 45 minutes. Okay. And now you have to check that our hand is crossed which number? It has crossed 12. It has not yet reached to 1. It has crossed 12. So after 12, it has done 45 more minutes. So the time can be written as 12:45. Yes, very good, Shubika and Adya. So I hope this time is very easy to understand and to represent. Okay, we will discuss it in more detail when we are discussing the session. So that is just a demo. Okay, now I have a question, some question for you all. Yeah, I hope you all will tell me the right answer. Just give me 1 second. I'll show the next slide. You all have to tell the answer in the chat box, because for this session, you are not allowed to unmute. When we'll start our regular classes, you can interact via chat box also. You can interact by unmuting yourself also. So here now you have to answer for the first clock. What can be the answer for the first clock, everyone? Your minute hand is at 12 and your hour hand is at 6. So it's very easy one, I think. Very good, Shubika, Adya, Henit, very good. Naksh, the hour hand is at 6 and the minute hand is at 12. Yes, now it's correct. So it will be just 6 o'clock. 6:00 we can say, or we can say 6 o'clock. Very good, Sarthak. Okay, now see the second clock. How will you write the time? Very good, Shubika. Very good. The hour hand has crossed 2, so it is 2 hour. And then the minute hand is at 9, so it is 45 minutes. And when if I have to write the time to the nearest clock, so I'll write here, it is 2:45. I can say that this time is actually 2:45. Very good, Narayani. Yes, very good. Everyone is writing the answer correctly. Okay, for the next again we have 8:30. Very good. Or 8:30 also you can write. 8:30. Next one. Very good. I can see the messages are scrolling very fast. So maybe I'm not able to tell your name, but everyone is writing the correct answer over here. All of you, good job. It is 6:30, or we can say 6:30. 6:30. The next one we have, the hour hand is just crossed 1 and the minute hand is at 3. So it is actually 1:15, or we can say it is quarter past 1. And the next one we have, the hour hand is approaching towards 5 and the minute hand is at 9. So it is actually 4:45 and the time we can write it as 4:45. Okay, so very good. All of you have answered very correctly all the questions. Very nice. I hope it's clear to all. Can you show me a thumbs up, everyone, if these things are clear to everyone? Okay. All right, very good. So this is how we can just write the time. All right. Now, as you know that whenever you see your clock in your house, you can see there are 12 numbers printed over there in your clock, which shows that in one day, I have told you in one day we have 24 hours actually. Okay. So in one day, you know that clock, hour hand is going to take a 2 times rotation. If it take 1 time rotation, it will show a 12 hour. The next 12 hour, it will show in the next rotation. So in a day, 24 hour, it will take a 2 full rotation. But in one day, we have actually divided that one day into segment, you can say AM and PM. Okay, AM and PM. AM stands for anti-meridium and PM is called post-meridium. So what happens when we start counting our day? You see there is a midnight. At midnight, that the time is called 12 a.m. In the midnight, the time is called 12 a.m. Okay, so from 12 a.m. to the noon, the afternoon 12, it is called 12 p.m. So from the midnight to the noon, to the next noon, this duration is called AM or anti-meridian. Okay, so we have 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the next is called 12 p.m. Now from this noon, from this afternoon to the next midnight, that part, that segment is called PM, post-meridian. Okay, so when you see your time in a clock wheel, after 12 p.m. also you will see 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. like that. And if you count that time in a 24-hour clock, then your 1 p.m. is nothing, it is 1300. Here, if I point out after 12 p.m., if you read this time in a 24-hour clock, you can say this time as 1300. 1400 will be 2 p.m. Okay, so similarly, what happens? This is this 1 p.m. is actually 13. This is 14, 15, 16, 16, 17, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Here at 11 p.m., it is actually 2300. And the next midnight, that 12 a.m., is also called 2400, or sometimes it is also called 0000. Why it is called 0000? Because from this time again, the next day starts. Okay, so this midnight 12 a.m. is also in the 24-hour clock system. We can say it as 2400 or 0000 also. And this total 24 hours makes a one day. Okay, so that is the concept of AM and PM. Okay, so now let us see. If I'm giving you some question, how will you able to find that? What time will it be using AM or PM? You have to tell me the answer in AM or PM. Okay, the question, first question, you all can see it is written here. 2 hours, 30 minutes after 10 a.m. Okay, after 10 a.m. Now calculate what the time will be after 2 hours, 30 minutes. After 10 a.m., you have to add 2 hours, 30 minutes. Okay. Okay. So I'm getting, yes, you are writing PM, but tell me the time also. What PM numbers and then write the time also. Good, very good. So what you have to do, you have to just add the hours in the hours and add the minutes in the minutes. So 2 hours, when I add 2 hours in 10 a.m., I'll get 12 p.m. Okay, because 10 is a AM, and after if I add 2 more hours, afternoon will come. So that will be 12 p.m. And then 30 more minutes you have to add. So very good. I have seen so many correct answers. 12:30 p.m. That is the correct answer. Very nice, everyone. Good job. Okay, next question. 4 hours 30 minutes after 7:35 p.m. Here already your time is given in the p.m. So when you are adding the hours, just add it in the hours itself. Okay, so first what we are going to do here, we will add this 4 hours in 7 p.m. Okay. So 7 p.m. and if I add 4 more hours, it will be 11 p.m. Okay. So 7:35 actually already it is. So if I add 7:35 plus 4 hours, I'm going to do some rough work here. So it is 7:35 p.m. plus 4 hours. Then it will be 11:35 p.m. But now we are still more left for adding 30 more minutes. So you have to add this 30 more minutes here. Plus 30 minutes. Already it is 35 minutes, and 35 minute plus 30 minute will make it equal to 65 minute, right? But you know in 1 hour we have only 60 minutes. Okay. In 1 hour, we have only 60 minutes. So what is going to happen here? It will be 11.65 minutes. So from that 65 minute, it will be 11:65 actually, 11 hours 65 minutes. So from this 65, you can transfer the 60 minute to the hour part, right? You can transfer because 60 minute is equal to 1 hour. So now this time is going to be 12, and 65 minus 60 is just a 5 minute. So it will be 12:05 a.m. Why I'm saying a.m. here? Why this is a.m.? Because it is after the midnight actually. It will be a.m. not p.m. because already 11:35 was the p.m. Okay, if you add more 30 minutes, it will become 11 hours 65 minutes. So from the 65 minute, you have transferred 1 hour. Now it became 12 hour 5 minute. So this time will come in after midnight. After 12 in the midnight, it is 12 hour 5 minutes. So it will be a.m. Got it? Is that clear to everyone? Why I have written a.m. here? If you have any doubt, you can ask. You can just raise your hand and I'll let you know. Okay. No more raised hands. So I hope it is clear. Okay. Move to the next question. 40 minutes after 11:45 a.m. 11:45 a.m. Adya, you have 85 in the minute part. You can transfer 60 minute to the hour part. Okay, so it is already given in the minutes, so we will add it in the minutes definitely. 11:45 a.m. plus 40 minutes. So it is going to give me 11 hour 85 minutes. So from this 85 minutes, again, I'm going to transfer 60 minute in the hour part. So it will be now 12 hour 25 minute, and the time is going to be in, it was AM already. So after AM, the noon comes, right? To after AM, if you see the 12:00, that is a 12 PM actually. So this is now coming in the PM, 12:25 PM. It's 12:25 PM. Yes, Arvika, that is correct. Next, check it. 11:45 AM. If you add 40 minutes here, it will give you 11 hour 85 minute. From this 85 minute, you can transfer the 60 minute to the hour part. And then it will be 12 hour 25 minute. And this time will be in the afternoon because already it was 11:45 AM. Okay, after this, the noon comes. Okay, next one. 1 hour 10 minute before 1 AM. Now the question is before, that means you are going to subtract here. So if you subtract 1 hour from 1 AM, what will be the time? From before 1 AM, 1 hour before 1 AM will be 12 AM, right? 1 hour before 1 AM will be You have to just subtract it here. Minus. You'll get 12 a.m. and you have to subtract 10 more minutes from here. 12 a.m. and subtract 10 more minutes from here. 12 a.m. means, you know what? It is the midnight. Now subtract 10 more minutes. So again, from the midnight, if you subtract, it will be 11:50 p.m. Yeah, very good. I can see the correct answers. Shubhika, Varnika, Naksh, very good. Good job, everyone. Okay, the next one. I hope this thing is clear to every one of you. Very nice. Henith, it should be 11:50 p.m., not 55. Yes, Sarthak, that's correct. Very good. Next one. 1 hour 35 minutes before 1:20 p.m. Again, the word is here before. So again, we are going to subtract. So 1:20 p.m. From 1 p.m. if you subtract this 1 hour, 1:20 p.m. just subtract 1 hour, then it will be 12:20 p.m. Why I'm writing here p.m. because it is after 12 again. So it is 12:20 p.m. and then we have to subtract 35 more minutes. We have to subtract here 35 more minutes. So minus 35 minutes. Now this is the tricky one. What we are going to do here, let us see. Technically what we are doing, we are subtracting 12 hour 20 minutes and we are subtracting 35 minutes from here. So when you are subtracting, you have to subtract the minutes from the minute itself. So we have only 20 minutes here and we are going to subtract 35 minutes. So what we are going to do actually here is we will take a borrow. In the normal subtraction also we take borrow. So when I take a borrow of 1 hour from here, the hour comes in the minute part, it will be 1 hour becomes 60 minutes. So if I take a borrow of 1 hour, it comes as a 60 minute in the minutes. Okay, so now I have a total of how much? 60 minute I have taken a borrow and 20 minute already I had. So I have total of 80 minutes now. And when I have given the borrow to the minutes, now I am left with only 11 hour here. Now my subtraction is very easy. So what I'm going to do now, from 80 minus 35 we are going to do, because now we are in the minutes, now we have 80 minutes. So if you subtract, it will come as a 45 minute and 11 minus 00 is just 11. So actually that time is here PM. Before this noon, you have 11:45. So it will come as a 11:45 AM. Yes, very good. I can see so many correct answers in the chat box. Good job, everyone. All of you. Very nice. Henith, Shubhika, Naksh, Arvika, Adya, Naraini, Sarthak, Adya, all of you. Very good. Varnika. Good job. So, in this way, we are going to add or subtract the times. All right. So, I hope these things are very clear. If you have to say anything, you can just ask me. If there is any question, you can put it in the chat box. Okay. So that is just a short demo on this topic. We will discuss, we will elaborate it in a more detailed way also. Okay. You know one thing, that in 1 year, how many days we have? 365 days, right? It's a normal year. And when the leap year comes, how many days in a year we have in the leap year? Good, Naksh. Very good. 366 days in a leap year. Very good. So these are very simple things, right? That in a leap year, we have 366 days. In 1 year, we have 12 months. If I ask you in 1 year, how many total weeks are there? So that will be 52 weeks then. Okay. And there are some months also in which we have 30 days, 31 days. So do you know how to find out that? There is a very simple technique to find out the number of days in a month. Anyone knows that? How will you find? Okay, so many raised hand I can see. Put it in the chat box. How will you find that? For today, because I'm not able to unmute you. I hope that everyone will do this knuckle. Are you using the same thing to find out the number of days in a month? Okay, good. Very nice. Okay. So when you use this technique, you will find out that January, March, May, July, August, October, and December have 31 days. Okay, very good. And similarly, very good, knuckle streak, very good, Sharia. And then we have April, June, September, and November have 30 days. Okay. If the year is a normal year, if it is not a leap year, then in the February, we have 28 days. And if the year is a leap year, then in February, we have 29 days. These things are very basic if you are reading the calendar. So knuckle streak, very good. Yes. So in this way, we can find out the number of days in a month. We will see some more questions also on this type. Okay. So you know why the leap year comes after every 4 years? Do you know this thing? What happens when your Earth takes a full revolution around the sun? It takes actually 365. It takes actually 365 days and 6 hours. So what we do, the 6 hour is kept aside. Okay. And the first year 6 hour, then for the second year 6 hour, for the third year again 6 hour kept aside, fourth year also 6 hour kept aside. So this total in the end of the fourth year, if I take the sum of all these 6, 6, 6, 6, it will make a 24 hours. Okay. And then that 24 hours make 1 day after every fourth year. So in this way, how the leap year comes after every fourth year. We will also discuss that how we get to know that the given year is a leap year or not. So we will do these things in our detailed session. That was a short demo about this time and calendar. I hope you like this session. Show me your thumbs up if you like it or not. Okay, so hope to see you soon in our regular classes, everyone. You can share your feedback also. If there is some doubt which you want to ask, you can just put it in the chat box. I'm happy to solve that doubt if you have any. Any doubts? Anyone? Yes, Arvika, you want to say something? Please put it in the chat box. And it's also raising hand. So today I'm not able to unmute you because this is a demo session. The next session you can unmute yourself and you can ask whatever your doubt is. Today you have to put it in the chat box what you are going to ask. Any doubts?
Komal ma'am, we can unmute if any particular child is there whose
Okay,
parents are
okay.
not around, so they want to ask something
Okay,
because
so
they are too young.
Arvika, yeah, Arvika has raised hand and I see Henith has also raised hand. So,
Okay, I'm unmuting Arvika.
Hmm.
Arvika, you can unmute yourself and you can ask your question.
I thought there were 28 days in February because my dad and mom told that.
Yeah, so if the year is not a leap year, if it is a non-leap year, Arvika, then we have 28 days in a February month. Okay, but what happens if the year is a leap year? Then it will be 29 days in the month, February.
But what's a leap year?
Leap year, why the leap year happens, I have told you. What happens when your Earth, you know, the Earth revolves around the sun, right? So how much time it takes to take a full revolution? It takes 365 days and 6 hours to take a full revolution. So that 365 days, it is called 1 year. So in 1 year, that Earth takes a full rotation around the sun. But we have still 6 hours left, right? So what we do, the first year, it takes 365 days and 6 hours. So that 6 hours, let us take aside, that 6 hours. In the second year also 365 days and 6 hours. In the third year also 365 days and 6 hours. In the fourth year also 365 days and 6 hours. So what we do actually, we just take this 365 years equal to 365 days equal to 1 year. But we have still 6 hours left for every 4 years. 6 hours plus 6 hours plus 6 hours plus 6 hours. We just add these all. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 makes 24 hours. And at the end of fourth year, that 24 hours make it equal to 1 day. So what happens in the end of every 4 year? We have one extra day. And then that extra days is actually added in the month of February. And then it makes that as a leap year. And the total number of days will become 366 days. Got it? So that is the concept of leap year. Any other question? Henith, you have also raised hand. I think you're typing something. Okay, Naksh has also raised hand. Yes, Naksh, till then you can unmute and tell what is your question. Henith and Naksh, is there any question you want to say? Okay, fine. So you all can share your feedback and I hope to see you soon in the next upcoming classes, okay?
And the class was very nice.
The class was?
Very nice.
Okay, thank you so much, Henith. Okay, so we'll meet you in the next session. You know the timings of your classes? You all
Mama,
know
I
that?
didn't know. Mama, I don't know.
It is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. Okay. Okay. And for more details, you can talk to the team also. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. It was nice meeting you all.
Bye, Ma.
Bye, everyone. Take care.